What is going on? Matteo Gibilato here, co-founder of Realm Acquisition. And if you're watching this video, it's because somehow, some way, you found out about us. Maybe we reached out to you, maybe you reached out to us, maybe you ended up on our website, maybe you found my YouTube channel. I don't know exactly how that happened, but I want to make this video because before you commit to having a 30 minutes conversation, a Zoom call with me, where I show you exactly what we do, how we can do it for you, and I give you maybe an offer on how we could work together, I wanted to show you something, because I understand that a new way of booking estimates using AI sounds very vague, and there's so many people calling you for marketing, and sometimes it's not clear. How do you use this AI? Maybe they're just big words, but we don't do nothing. Are we something like Angie's List? Is it paper leads? All of these questions that you probably have in your head, and that's what I'm gonna try to answer here on this video very, very quickly. If you then want to learn more, at the end of this video, I will invite you to book a demo call with us so that I can actually give a personalized demo based on your stage in business, kind of see where you're at right now, what you're doing for client acquisition and marketing compared to where you wanna go. And if I can help in that call, I'm gonna make you an offer on how we could potentially work together. But that's not the point. The point here is that we can help you scale your business. How? Because we can help you get exclusive qualified leads using social media. Okay, so the first step to getting more clients is getting more leads. So we use Facebook, and in this example, I'm gonna show you how I did that for this client. So if you can see here, we just got 33 leads in the past. We haven't launched them for a month. We launched them for probably 3 weeks, exactly, two and a half weeks. 2 weeks, 2 weeks. And yeah, as you can see, $11 cost per lead. This is for fencing. Now I won't go straight into the ad to the creative, because that's what I get paid for, right? That's what you would want to pay me for, to do it for you. But if I show it to you, you would just copy it and paste it maybe, okay? So that is why, but I want to show you the results, because these are 11 leads that came in. These are 33 leads that came in the past 2 weeks. And you can already start imagining right now, what would 33 qualified leads that want a service that you offer that is $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 and above do for your business? Just so you know, we usually don't work with people who have low ticket services or want to scale with low ticket services. In this case, fences. Our specialties are decks, fences, patios, porches, kitchens, bathrooms, roofs, and things like that are usually always $4,000 and above. That said, here's what the ad looks like here on Facebook. As I said, I won't go straight into how the ads look like, but as you can see, we're running multiple variations with different hooks for the ads. We got a winner one that is getting leads for $9 a month, and Facebook is smart, and the way we set it up, it's giving most of the budget to that specific ad. Now, where do these leads go? Because, you know, I don't want to just send you unqualified leads, and at the same time, I'm not gonna send them straight to you if they're cold leads. What I'm gonna do is we send them to a landing page where we are able to qualify them before they come in. So I will censor the name of the business that this is and all of that kind of stuff, so you're not gonna be able to see any of that, but I wanna show you how the survey looks like. So first thing they have to put in is their full name, and then they need to be in the United States. Second question we ask, do you confirm that you're interested in a full fence installation? Now, obviously, this is for fences. If you're doing kitchens, it's going to look different. I have examples for all of those. Now, here, I can only show you one. I don't have time for all of them. That's what the call is for if you want to see more. But do you confirm that you're interested in full fence installation? Because you would not want to pay money to get leads for a service that maybe just makes your money back on the marketing you've just spent. You want to do high-ticket services with the high profits. And I'm going to go through what ROI you can expect in a second, but the second question is, do you confirm you're interested in a full fence installation? Yes. Next, what type of fence would you like? Wood, vinyl, iron, steel, whatever. What this allows us to do is, if they answer these questions, we know they're more serious. We can personalize the messages we send them, and you already know that before calling them. So whenever you call them, you're like, hey, I heard you want a new vinyl fence. Would you mind telling me more about that? You already have information about them. So we're qualifying them right here. And the final, most important step in qualification is their street address. So before they even become a lead, we already get their whole street address. And if someone takes the time to put their street address, their phone number, their email, tell me what type of fence they want, most of the time they're qualified, or they're serious at least. Okay, I define them qualified, and then a lot of the times they're serious. But we can kind of customize all of this in the sense that we can add more questions to the form to make sure that it's even more qualified than it is. So that anyone who goes through it is definitely qualified. That said, this is how we have it set up right now. And if they submit it, what happens? Very, very good question. So let's say this is an example of the lead, same business fences that I just showed you right now. So here, this is the message we send them. Hey, this is business owner name from business name. I just noticed you redeem our fencing promotion on Facebook. The 10% discount is valid for 14 days or until we run out of spots. We currently have only 4 spots left. Would you like to book the free estimate? When would you like to book the free estimate for? Now, what is interesting here? We send this message also to the business owner so that he can then call them up. Like we send them a message with the information about the lead, phone number, street address, what type of fence they're looking for, and all that kind of stuff. But what's most important and interesting, and what kind of sets us apart from all of other people, is that we set the appointments for you. Now, I'm not going to be the guy that's going to be there in the chat texting with people all day. That's not how I make my money, or that is not how I'm going to scale my company. No, but I am going to leverage something I'm very good at. We are very good at, me and my business partner, which is AI. So as you can see here, AI takes over once someone replies. This AI chatbot is completely trained on your business. We fully customize that, and it also is coordinated with your Google Calendar. So whenever they reply, it checks your calendar and it replies based on that. So here it says, great, we've got the estimate times open this week between 3 and 7 p.m. Want to pick a day that works for you? And the guy said, okay, anytime 4. We have some time slots between 3 and 7 p.m. Here are a few options. Monday, June 2nd, and it gave all the options based on your calendar. Notice, we did not text this. This is fully AI. It's an AI response that we trained, okay? Let me close that, okay? And as you can see, the guy said Tuesday at 5:30, book the appointment, you're all set for Thursday, sent him the confirmation, and then it's gonna receive reminders throughout the day. It's gonna say, we are 4 hours away from your appointment, we're 45 minutes out, and all that kind of stuff. And as you can see, we've done it already with a lot of people, and the calendar is already filling up after only running the ads for less than 2 weeks. We launched them on the 20th, today is the 2nd of June, and it's already filling up. It's been 12 days. Now imagine after we are gonna run them for 3 months, because that's what we usually do with clients. We work usually on a 3 months basis. But that said, look at how many estimates already are there. And most importantly, look at how much he spent for them. He paid $364 to get all of these estimates. He already had others last week. What I'm trying to say is that you are never gonna get a cheaper cost per estimate than we get here, because we don't charge per lead. We don't charge per estimate. We build you the system that you need to stop worrying about leads coming in, stop overpaying for things like Angie, where they only give you leads, but they don't guarantee the quality of it. We take all of that for you. We generate the leads. We book the leads in your calendar. We turn them into estimates, basically. And then that's what the call is for, kind of decide where you're at and where you want to go. We guarantee you, based on how much you're willing to spend here on ads, a minimum amount of estimates that I'm gonna put you in front of people, okay? So I'm gonna book you a minimum amount of estimates over a certain period of time, depending on how much you're willing to spend on Facebook ads. Usually our average client is required to spend a minimum of $30 a day. And that's it. You now are guaranteed, compared to all of other marketing agencies, you're guaranteed to be put in front of X amount of people. All you gotta do is do your job, close. And trust me, if you've been in business for over 2, 3, 4, 5 years and you're still in business, chances are you close pretty well. Otherwise, you probably wouldn't be in business. So if I put you in front of 10 people, I got people saying, I can close 7, I can close 5, I can close 3, I can close 1, whatever. If you're still in business, it's because you can close. So I'm gonna put you in front of, the only thing I can do is put you in front of qualified people who want a full fence installation, a full deck, a new kitchen, a new bathroom, whatever it is. You come to me and make that happen. But I just want to show you sort of how it works, and this is pretty much it. Then this is, pretty much in terms of the front end. Then there's the whole backend. So as you can see, what is this CRM that we use? Okay, it's the Remo Acquisition CRM. We give access to these to all of our clients. Now there's automations in the backend. We can design websites on here. We design the funnel. We do all of that stuff. And basically, what's cool about it is that, let's say you do an estimate. Okay, you go to an estimate, all you have to do is change the status of the estimate to taken, and we will automatically follow up with that person a week later, 2 weeks later, asking them if they had time to think about the estimate, the offer you made them, or the quote. Okay, and let's say you do win the job, which is great. After you finish the job, you put the status of the job to job finished, and we send them a message asking them automatically. As I said, I don't do it. I'm not going to take my phone and do it manually, but we have automations that send them a message saying, hey, could you please review our thing here on Google? And you get more reviews without doing anything. We do all of this for you, and this is why we like to call ourselves growth partners. So if there's 3 things you should get out of this, is exclusive qualified leads generated from your business. 2, AI appointment setting. 3, automations. And 4, growth partners. This is what we are. This is what we want to be for your business. We want to be growth partners, and you can look around, look at stuff like this. They charge you 5 times more than we charge. They don't guarantee a fifth of what we guarantee. So that's sort of why we're growing so fast, and why in a few years, you're going to see us at the top with the Angie's List, House, and Home Advisor. You're going to see that. And if you start working with us, you'll see, I guarantee it, you're going to get results, black and white, or your money back. This is because we are a real company, a real LLC. We're based in Sheridan, Wyoming right now. I have a YouTube channel. You can look me up. Look, let me go on YouTube. I didn't start doing marketing today. It's not my first rodeo. I know some people say that. It's not my first rodeo, okay? So if you go look up Juby, I've been doing marketing for years. I have over almost 9,000 followers. I have I think over 300,000 views just here on YouTube. Okay, I'm young, but I'm also experienced. So if you can see here, for example, just this video, I made this client $1.5 million through marketing, through ads. This was like a year ago, okay? Imagine how much more experience I have since then. And I have over 99 videos as of now. If you want to know more about our company, just look up, Remo Acquisition. Remo Acquisition. Okay, you're gonna see all of our videos that we do for the company right here, which will include also this one. But this was basically what we do in a nutshell. I would like to have the opportunity to hop on a call with you and show you do a little simulation with you of what this will do for your business. I'm gonna do one very quickly right here. So let's say your ad spend, you're spending $30 a day over 3 months. Job price, let's say it's your average fence, wooden fence, full installation with 2 gates, $7,000. Okay, we're saying cheap. Profitability, 30%. Okay, I will say you do need to have a little bit of profitability to work with us, otherwise you're not going to feed in our fee and the ads budget. Cost per lead, okay, I showed you, we're getting $11 cost per lead. 1 out of 2 people right now, 1 out of 2 leads are becoming appointments thanks to our AI appointment booking system. So $22, no, that's an estimate ratio of 50%. So 50% of people do become estimates. Close rate. Now you gotta tell me that. I'm gonna go with a very low average, 25%. Okay? 30 deals closed. So in this scenario, which is, I wouldn't say it's conservative, I would say it's realistic because we're already doing it. You're paying $2,700 over 3 months. You can expect to make $214,000, profit gross $64,000, and after taking off the ad spend, you will be left with $61,732 in your pockets. After paying for labor, after paying for material, then there's taxes. I can do anything with that. I pay taxes as well, so that's how it is. But I built you right now. In this scenario, I built you a system, a machine, a predictable Facebook acquisition system that allows you to put $1 in and get 22.9, basically $23 out. So before you were guessing, Okay, I hope, oh, this is good season for fences. I hope next month I'm gonna make I'm gonna do this many jobs, I'm gonna win this many estimates, I'm gonna book this many appointments. You're just guessing. You cannot predictably scale there. With these, you can say, all right, so this month this is happening. Okay, I have enough profits in my bank, I have enough money to just pump up the ad spend to $5,000 over 90 days. Oh wow, nothing changed. Yeah, I'm just making more money. It's with putting more money in, getting more money out. And you can make the calculations. Okay, so this is going to be equal to 57 fences. Okay, so I need this many people in my crew. Okay, so I need to hire 2 people right now so that the next month I can scale. This is predictable scaling. This is how we scale businesses. A predictable way. And when you do something like this, because we've already done it so many times, I can afford to guarantee you something. Okay, so if you want to know how much I can charge for this, first of all, don't text me that, don't ask it on the phone. I don't know. It ranges between $200 a month and 10 grand up front. It ranges because I don't know if you want to go from $10,000 a month to 20, or if you want to go to $100,000 a month to $1 million a month. It's different numbers, different game. Okay, so don't ask me that via message. I won't be able to say. But what I will say, hop on a call with me. 15 minutes. You already know a little bit how it works. We'll get into the numbers. I will make you an offer if you want to, and I will tell you how much I can guarantee. That's it. Enjoy the rest of your day. And if you want to book a call with us, you're gonna find the place to do that on our website. Up here, book a free demo. You're gonna go to remacquisition.com/demo call, and here you're gonna have the opportunity to book a call with me and simulate how much this can impact your business. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the demo call. Bye.